Yo, what's going on, my friends? How you doing? It's Thursday evening, and they tried to kick me off the bus today. That's the name of the live stream because that's the thing that happened to me today. Most of the day actually has just been spent dealing with magic and Markov Karlov manner, whatever you want to call it. Whatever you want to call it. Got the whole pre-release coming up. What, in like 5 days? I don't know. Hold on. Let me share the live stream link and do the hellos, and then we will get into that. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. That's good. Perfect. Switch that over and we are good. All right, perfection. Let's see how it be. I'm gonna have a little bit of my root beer here. All right. What up? Gossett, Jess, Doomblade, Thrifty, Millmaster, Cool Guy, James P, Stormtrooper, Gray Fox, Nathan, Damien. Who else is in here? Yamagoro, Eng, Beetle, Waffle, Picard, Blue, Scrollkeeper, Zircon. Who else is in here? Mark, Juggalum, Fisher, Broccoli 88. Jeff 420. Connolly, Legendary, Doomblade. Oh, Doomblade membership message. Pal World's been making the rounds online. Home Magic gets that kind of competition. It's crazy how Nintendo is so chill on the outside. I know nothing of this Pal World stuff, bro. I'm absolutely out of the loop. It takes me a while to figure out all these games the kids are playing. You know, like Among Us or Against Us or one of them. I don't know. You're sus, bro, and I'm going to put you in the air vent. Like, psh, I got no idea. Membership message from Nathan saying, time away means these fancy colors already. That's right. Your membership message reloaded. What up, Corey? What's up, RT? What's going on, Crammed In? Hello, Justin. Why haven't I made any videos? Oh, I got sick as hell, man. I got mega sick. I just came back yesterday. And why aren't I making more videos? Let me fucking explain something to you. Let me explain something to you. All right? I've been working on, I guess, the equivalent of 5 videos today. That's what that is. Today, I have spent so much time working on magic lore, okay? Specifically, because the Karlov Manor stuff, I did the first installment and then I got sick. And then they put out 9 more installments. And so now I'm taking them all and I am doing a summarized run through like everything. And so I managed to read and make all the necessary notes for, what was it? The 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th installment of the story. I powerhoused it today. Like, hardcore, okay? So, in terms of where are the videos, there's a fat lore video coming for Fantasy Geographic. I got to spend tomorrow working on 4 more chunks, so that'll be all tomorrow, because when you factor in that I'm probably doing the Karlov Manor pre-release is in like a week, and I have to do a video talking about how Karlov Manor is a giant dumpster fire and the worst and laziest magic set ever made. So that's probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it's Saturday. But either way, the train, right? We're shoveling the coal into the engine at full pace. But bro, like I have 9 lore videos to catch up on, all crammed into one now. And like on top, like it's dead now in terms of like the set. Like they already put all the lore out. It's out, and Wizards already put their own audiobook versions out. So I'm doing like we would get to release 10 videos under normal circumstances over on Fantasy Geographic, and we would make ad money off of 10 videos, which isn't a lot, but it's something, and it would be very useful at this moment. Like normally what I like to do when I work my ass off on Magic lore is like, yo, I'm gonna work my ass off, and then afterwards I'm gonna get lit as hell. And it's just like, well, no, you're not going to be doing that because you got stuff to do and that costs some money. And like, you're like, I've been able to work for almost like a month, it feels like, right? For real. There hasn't been a historian video in like a month. Live streams in almost a month if you don't count yesterday. So, 'tis what it is. You know what I mean? But either way, I get that like you go from all that I'm doing to an abrupt stop, but that's because I got very sick. IROC, how you doing, buddy? Like, so sick that I was done. So done. Sharpie, you know what? You know what's crazy, actually? The Karlov lore isn't bad. I didn't like the first installment of the lore because the first installment was just like, here's all the people who are here. Who cares? And it feels disparate. And I have some genuine issues with the Markov set. But it's almost, what we have going on here is almost in reverse, where normally I'm like, yo, the set story is solid and put together, and the written story is dog nonsense, that how does it even mesh? But the reality is, the written story feels like a murder mystery style thing, like it's supposed to, right? It's not like my favorite thing, but like in terms of it being what it's supposed to be, it is what it's supposed to be so far. Like I've been reading the installments and it's a murder mystery, and they don't, unlike a bunch of other previous stories, it doesn't feel like they're shoving a bunch of like, let's cram in a bunch of political crap. There is some like agenda stuff from them because there always will be, right? I'm guessing to some level until there's a corporate mandate that changes that. But like ultimately the level of like forced in crap is low. And the author of the lore genuinely seemed like they tried to keep some coherence and carry through of character, which is something you don't see very often in the current lore anymore. So for example, Kellen is on Ravnica. Why is he there? Well, because Wizards just shoved him there. But you know how Amalia was with him in the previous set? They actually addressed that. Not with like some huge thing, but basically like Kellen explains that he's there with somebody. She's off in the Rubble Belt ruins exploring like a temple or something. But yeah, that tracks. That sounds like something Amalia would be doing. And fine, she came with him. Like it all ties together. And I don't sit there going, you're contradicting yourself. This is annoying. Like I haven't been annoyed by the lore, thankfully. So it's not what took me down. Hey, Silverus, thanks for the super chat. It says, woo, welcome back, my Lord Perp. Us unworthy folk have missed you. Well, let me tell you, buddy. I'm going to tell you. Giving me money, that makes you worthy. 100%. 100%. I need some fat, like, sugar daddies who have PayPal who can send me some getting high money so that I can go tomorrow and get some really good shit and be like, I'm done on my lore. Time to destroy my brain. But back to actually, like, the consistency of the lore. Hold on. Let me update the board. The consistency of this lore is satisfying in terms of compared to previous Magic the Gathering stories. I'm not going to try and make out, like, this is some amazing story because I don't know if you'd want to read it. It's not like it's the most incredible thing, but in terms of coherency and like things actually making sense, that part's there. That part's there. Where you go, okay, you accounted for Amalia, and there's some other things like, I will admit this part does feel a little bit weird to me, where they're trying to go Kellen is half Fae. And because Kellen is half Fae, and Fae from Eldraine don't lie, Kellen can't lie? And I take issue with that, because if Kellen couldn't lie, he would already know that he was half Fae. And part of the struggle that he had in the previous story was that he didn't know his identity. He didn't understand if his father was a Fae or anything like that. And so he basically was like, oh, like, who am I? What am I? But if he couldn't lie, he would recognize that about himself. Lying is a fundamental thing that people develop. I saw, and I have no idea how accurate this is because studies change all the time. But basically, what it was saying was kids at a certain age just develop the capacity to lie, and it's a sign of intelligence, right? It's them figuring out a way to get what they want and not having to just be simple and direct, right? Subterfuge, all that. So, like, that's a fundamental part of the growth process. There's nobody who walks around like radically honest, absolutely saying it. Like that doesn't exist. Even blunt people, like white lies to not get into an argument with your wife. Like, who cares? It doesn't matter. No, it wasn't burned. It was, but who cares? I'm gonna eat it and not worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, so Kellen would know. He would know. He would have tried lying to get out of something and realized he couldn't. And he would connect that to the fact that Faye can't lie. And that would solidify that he was to him half Faye. And then he could still pursue like who his father is. But ultimately, that part in one way, I was like, I'm glad that you're trying to like follow through with logic from that world. But at the same time, it kind of does contradict previous stories. So, but that's literally the biggest nitpick that I have about this story, aside from kind of the existence of the detective agency at all. That part is very forced. Hey, Fisher says, Super Chad says, I'm sad Zagana dies. My favorite Ravnikin. Why? What was like? I'm not even like, I'm not trying to be a knob about it, but what was special about Zagana that really makes you care? Because I couldn't tell you anything about Zagana off the top of my head. That character made zero impact, like from a lore perspective. So if it's like, yo, I got a commander deck and she's my girl and she's dead, I get that. But if it's lore wise, I don't know why. I don't know why. Darth, where have I been? I was really sick, bro. Really sick. And in the live stream, hold on, let me grab the live stream archive link. If you didn't see yesterday's live stream, when we're done here, go check out the live stream from yesterday. First of all, it's filled with like a month's worth of epic rants. You have no idea. I go full tilt. But secondly, there's a bunch of like magic news in there that you can check out and more information about why I was gone for so long. So hold on, let me pin this. Live stream archive. Bam. That should do it. That should do it. So yeah, I'm working my way through the story chunks, and it's not obnoxious in terms of like coherency, but it does have a lot of needless extra crap, and some of the stuff doesn't feel real. Like the relationship between Kea and Teysa feels fraudulent. It doesn't feel genuine. That is wonky. I don't like it. And Agris Koss has been introduced, which I think is cool, bringing in the ghost, the ghost policeman from the earlier Ravnikan, like the guy who had to investigate his own murder, you know? Like the hard-boiled cop, like he was cool. But they don't really have him doing anything yet. Like hasn't done much other than said, Buddy wants to talk to you, and then went to another person. Cool your jets. Like, he hasn't impacted anything. But I'm not done. I'm not done. There's still more installments left. So we'll see where that goes. But ultimately, the lore, I read it, and I'm like, okay, you know what? This is going to be all right to summarize and whatever. And if I had done the videos in sequence, it would have actually been kind of fun to go through. I already know who the fucking murderer is. I already know how it ends. So it does kind of... The way they're doing it as they lead you through the story is they're leading you to think, oh, it's these people. Oh, it's this guy. Oh, this is happening. With little clues here or there. And then ultimately you find out the reveal. And I gotta say... I haven't seen what the end reveal is, so I don't want to go too hard on this in terms of saying this is how it's going to be. But I think the actual murder reveal is a decent concept. I think it's a decent concept. Fisher, all right, used as a commander, that makes sense. Doomblade says, I managed to catch up on rants, but the bus, I haven't got to that part yet. If you think that I'm going to have a live stream with a title like they tried to kick me off the bus and I'm going to start with the bus story, you're out of your mind. You're out of your mind, bro. That's not how it works, right? When you pull your dong out, and is that what got me almost kicked off the bus, right? Like when you pull it out, you don't start with the money shot and then do the friction, right? So we gotta build that. We gotta build that heat up. We gotta build that sauce. What up, David? What's going on, Beaumont? Oh, Beaumont. Oh, Campbell's. Give him a couple of these for me. It's insane. It's insane. Do we know if there are any story spotlight card alignment issues? I presume there aren't, because the structure of Markov Manor, like part of the reason I think the story ended up the way it did is because Wizards barely had any input on it aside from like, here's some random characters, it's got to end this way, whatever, make it work, right? Like it's what is it? It's like the set Markov Manor is just a bunch of scrap. So it's Modern Horizons again. Modern Horizons was when Wizards went, yo, what if we just took all this art we had kicking around and made up a bunch of cards to use as artwork we have kicking around? Because they pay, previously they paid $1,000. Now they pay $1,250, right? So for every artwork they can use that they already have, that's $1,000 they already spent, and they don't have to spend for a new piece of artwork, right? So yesterday, you guys remember the conversation about why they pulled all the police out of Capenna, right? All the police are pulled out of Capenna, so they went, I'm guessing the corporate mandate was make a tie-in, it's got to do something, pick one of our properties. They pick Clue and go, we got a bunch of detectives. I mean, we got a bunch of cops from Capenna in fedoras and stuff, and they absolutely don't fit Ravnica, but we have random cards from Ravnica that we can throw in there too. So they went to the slush art file and they took all the Capennan police, and they took the Ravnica is a good choice because we've gone to Ravnica like a billion times. So they have a bunch of extra Ravnican slush art that they can use to have it go, here's a Tristani we already had kicking around. Here's an Aurelia. Like, it's literally build a story around artwork we have kicking around. They didn't go, write a story, now commission artists for this. They went, make junk soup. And that's exactly what it is. Like, that's what Markov Manor is. It's literally just junk soup. So you have a scenario where Wizards is like trying to see if they can just foist complete crap on us. So the written story is turning out okay because it doesn't have the same constraints, and it's not really going to contradict the cards because this card story spotlight stuff, it's the same crap. It's from what I've seen. But who knows? You know what? Maybe I'm giving them too much credit and they'll find a way to screw that up as well. Balder, when's there gonna be a upload for for this channel? In the next couple days. I got a Markov Manor video in the works. It's gonna happen. Don't worry about that. We're gonna get back to the normal flow of things, 100%. I'm catching up on the lore video stuff right now, right? So five down, 4 to go, and then I gotta record. We gotta get edited and whatever. So I got that on top of it. But I definitely want to do a buyer beware Markov Manor video. Oh, this pre-release is going to be the first one that uses play boosters, right? It's going to be interesting to see what the turnout is for that. I mean, there's already fire sales going on for the set, so it looks like there's reduced demand. Wait until G.I. Joe makes a guest appearance in Ravnica? Anything, honestly. They've diluted Magic to the point where I can literally envision a world where they have Magic the Gathering Monopoly, but then it's actually Marvel Monopoly, because, oh, look, we've got a Marvel crossover. So it's actually Marvel themed Magic cards on a Monopoly board. And you're just like, what even is this anymore? Right? Like, Millmaster, wait, I'm an AI creation? Well, how does that work? What? Well, then what? No, that can't. That's not true. You're not fooling me. You're not fooling me. So yeah, in this case, was it like the fact that the story and the set line up together is a fluke, probably just through the laziness of Markov Manor or Karlov Manor or whatever the hell it's called. Who even cares what the name is? Why Wizards is so lazy with this garbage. Who even cares? Just go. All right, what is it? Look, it's a bunch of detectives. It's on Ravnica. Really? Show me Ravnica, asshole. And they're like, no, how about we show you like that we used 100 pieces of Capenna art and saved ourselves from having to spend $100,000 in commissions. We don't care if the set is worse for you. We don't care if it doesn't make sense. We don't even care to get the text on the fucking cards right. We don't care. That's how it is. That's how it is. So, bus story. Let's talk about me getting almost kicked off the bus. So, I go to the bus terminal, right? And I go to the bus that I want to get on, and the door is open. So I just hop on the bus, pop my transfer in the slot. Everything is normal. Like, everything is normal. Nothing out of the ordinary in the fucking slightest. I just get on the bus, like you do, walk to the back, and sit down. And then the bus driver gets on the bus, and he's looking back at me. He's like, "Can I help you, sir?" or whatever. And I'm like, he's put a lot of fucking stank on that tone. And I recognized him as like, what's the term? I don't even know. Unctuous? Bitter? This is the guy that, like, there's different kinds of bus drivers. Some have the door open and they're standing by the front door just going, hey, they're watching the fair thing, just whatever. They're probably listening for the beeps, but they're just friendly. Hey, how's it going? And then some are just like neutral. They just don't really, it's like, that's fine, whatever. And then some are like, they come up, curmudgeon, I like it. It's plaid, that's a good one. Curmudgeonly, right? Curmudgeonly. And like a big dude too. So when this guy, I remember him. I remember him more than other bus drivers because he's one of those bus drivers that he walks up to the bus, opens the door for himself, gets on the bus, closes the door behind him, and then goes and gets in his seat and secures everything, and then opens the door. And like almost no bus driver does that, right? They're mostly just like, they'll get on and then they'll have they'll expect you to wait until they've closed the little compartment door before you get on the bus, or some of them will just pull it up and let you go by. But like this guy is like, that kind of like close the door, right? Like so whatever. I don't care that he does it because I get on the bus, I get to go where I'm going. That's what I'm about. So again, remember, I come up. Bus is open. I just hop on it, sit down, and then I get the, "Can I help you, sir? Or is there a problem, sir?" And I just look at him. "No, I'm good." And then he's like, "You're gonna have to get off the bus." And I was just like, "Is this not the 310 anymore?" I looked on the sign and it said 310. And like as he said this, I've already stood up because at the end of the day, the guy is a bus, like the bus driver can tell you to get off the bus. And who knows, maybe like this isn't the situation that happened, but let's say he's just having a meltdown day and just feels like kicking you off the bus. They can do that. They can just refuse to drive the bus, and I don't even care that much. It ain't worth whatever's going on in that person's life. If you're a maniac enough to want to kick me off the bus, maybe you're a maniac enough to want to stick me in the neck with a pen, bro. It ain't worth it. Like, I don't even care. There's other buses, and life is too fucking short for me to really worry about it. But it was very confusing. So, basically, it goes like, can I help you, sir? Is there a problem, sir? And I'm like, no, I'm good. You're going to have to get off the bus. Oh, I've stood up and I'm saying like, oh no, but I stood up right after the next question where I was like, it says is this not the 310? And he's like, it is, but you're going to have to get off. And I was like confused because other people were getting on the bus. And I was just like, I'm walking up to the front and I'm like, what? Like, I put my transfer into the thing, bro. Like, I legitimately put my fare card into the box. And he's like, that's fine. You're going to have to get off and take the next bus. And I was like, why? And he's like, because you can't open the bus doors. And I went, I didn't open the bus doors. Like, I didn't say this part, but when I walked up, the bus doors were wide fucking open. It was wide open. And literally every time in my life when the door has been open, I thought, like, you can just get on the bus. It's never been a problem. And so this guy, I'm like, is this guy this much of a stickler for the rules? And I'm just like, I thought, what am I going to have to step off the bus? Am I going to have to swipe my transfer again in front of you? But he's literally like, you have to get off the bus and take the next bus. And I was just like, why? And like, I didn't even go, why? I just said, why? Because I just couldn't understand it. Like, I wasn't worked up. I was confused as hell. And so, yeah. So he just fucking, I go, I didn't open the door. I didn't open the door. And he goes, yes, you did. And I was like, what? No, I didn't. And then I pointed at this lady. Thank God she was there. This old lady on the bus, she was the only one there. And she had kind of a little wild eye in her look when I got on the bus. So I didn't know why, right? Like I thought maybe she was like, thought that I shouldn't get on the bus when the bus driver isn't in his seat. But I'm like, but I scanned the transfer. So if it comes down to it, I'll do it again. It's all good. Like I'll literally just do it again. It's no big deal. And so I'm baffled. I'm like, what is this door open nonsense? Ask this lady, right? Doomblade says, so you got the mentally ill guy that day. No, actually. And we're about to get to that. Thanks for the super chat. And speaking of which, Al, thanks for the super chat as well, buddy. Appreciate it, guys. So, and like this guy has a major tone with me. Like he is treating me like I'm a piece of shit. And I'm just so confused because it came out of nowhere. I'm just dee-dee-dee, listening to music on the bus, just fucking going, I'm off to my destination. And then the bus driver's like, eh. And I'm like, what? So the lady goes, no, he didn't open the door. Like, he just got on. And then the guy was like, oh, I'm sorry. He apologized because it turned out that, like, he had gotten, we had a little back and forth conversation. So it turns out that he had gotten off the bus, closed the door, and then some fucking degenerate came up and fucking pried the door on that bus open, climbed in, said something to the old lady in there, asked her something or whatever, and then just fucking jetted off. But in the meantime, somebody in the bus terminal had said, yo, some fucking degen just yanked open your doors on your bus and gone on. So he gets on the bus and there's like, this is how it goes for the bus driver. And this is why I just was chill about it afterwards. Because ultimately, I'm a fucking chill guy. Like, I will go off. If you give me reason to, I will go off. And while he was kicking me off of the bus, I was already getting ready to go in and like, here's my fucking complaint, dickhead. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what that guy's problem is. I don't know why I got kicked off the bus. But whatever the formal complaint process is, I'm here for it fully. Let's fucking do it. Like, I am that kind of guy. I've called the housing tribunal on my landlords before. It takes a fair bit to push me to that point, but I'm not going to make a scene on a fucking bus and yell at a guy when I don't give a shit that much overall and know that it's not going to accomplish anything. So from this guy's perspective, he gets off the bus, closes the door, goes in to use the washroom or whatever. Somebody tells him, yo, a DJ got on your bus. Cranked open the door. He comes in. There's 2 people on the bus. That's it. The old lady he knows was there before, and me in the back of the bus with my big dumb bear hat on going, like I'm dancing to my music with my goofy hat on. Like, and he's like, is there a problem, sir? And I'm like, no, but this guy's thinking, oh, I gotta get this guy off the bus. So he's got that like I work downtown, motherfucker. I work with D-Gents. I will end you. And I'm like, oh, what's up? I'm on the bus. Wait, what's going on? This ain't good. You know what I mean? Like, that's how it went. That's how it went. So the guy apologized multiple times. Like, multiple times. And I couldn't be mad because it's like, I would react the same way. You were given information saying somebody jimmied the door open and got on the bus. You get on the bus, the door is open, there's a fucking weirdo in the back. Put two and two together. Most of the bus drivers love me. Most of them do. A lot of them comment on my hat. Some of them were on first name basis. They give me candy and stuff. And so you go, have lollipops and candy canes. That guy's dope. He's awesome. Some of the ones that I thought were kind of cold warmed up to me, you know? Just gotta crack some jokes, have a good time. What? Super Nugget says, I'm not a degenerate, I just look this way. Oh, that takes me back to when I looked like a meth junkie. Guys, remember when I was so poor and stressed and couldn't afford fucking food and I was like rail thin and it looked like I was dying? Remember that? Remember when, well, you guys weren't there, but a meth dealer came up to me and asked me if I wanted to buy meth. And that had never happened before because they don't normally go, they want to go up to people who are actually going to be customers who look like messed up enough that they do that. And like when he asked me, I was just like, no, what the hell's wrong with you? And he's like, ah, and he ran away. And I was just like, bro, that guy looked at me and was so comfortable thinking like that guy's got to do meth. What the hell's happening to me? Oh. Juggling, I'd get on buses for candy. Hell yeah. Have you got candy or a fat sack of ganj, son? You know, I'm down. Let's do it. Let's do it. Yeah, that's right, Packhead. Them days, bro. Them days. That's crazy. It's crazy. I don't miss that. I like having enough to eat. I like not being stressed out and living beside an insane fucking maniac, bro. Whoa. What a universe. Just don't ask fucking weird questions. Questions like, what's your lowest body weight as an adult? That's just a weird fucking thing, man. I don't even want to. You're one step away from asking if I want to wear diapers with you. And the answer is, fuck no, bro. Fuck no, you degenerate. Go down to the bus terminal and jimmy open the door so some other respectable citizen who's just trying to make it through their fucking day can almost get kicked off a bus. Leave me out of your weird shit. Millmaster, you talking, it's easier to count the number of people here not on meth? You mean inside your house, right? I assume it's just your poor fucking wife. Although I guess if I was your wife, I'd need to be on a lot of meth. So never mind, she's probably on a lot of meth. I hope you give her all the meth that she needs to fucking tolerate you, you despicable fuck. Because I bet you're the kind of guy who would go down to like a bus station and jimmy open a door so a perfectly respectable citizen almost gets kicked off the fucking bus. That's the kind of piece of shit you are. You tell your fucking wife that the next is it rocks? Next meth shard, dab, rig, candle, whatever it is, you tell her that one's on me, but you're paying, but it's from me. You tell her. Give her a fucking kiss from me. Give your wife a kiss and some meth from me. Oh. Oh. See, I got a backlog of shit talking built up. That's how that goes. I had a month of not telling you to get fucked. Like, seriously, that's a long time of not telling you to eat my ball bag, you clownfish dumb fuck. You know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? And that's spread across a lot of people. I got a lot of fucking hate to give. You can't fucking spell Hatcher without hate. You can't spell Hatcher without hater either, which is why I got a whole bunch of haters. And I understand why they hate me. Because the fucking weak hate the strong and the fucking beautiful who can fly like they can't. They look at my fucking epic wingspan. They look at their fucking goddamn puny little stubs, and they wish they could soar like me. But the only way they'll do anything fucking close to being to soaring, and never mind, that one's gonna get ridiculous. All right. Anyways, haters can eat my bag. Hey, you know who can't eat my bag is the non-Campbell soup version. Bo, I saw your Campbell soup name yesterday, just so you know. I saw it. I have no idea why I didn't acknowledge it at all, but I saw it. Maybe it was my pure rage at you taking their side. But anyways, thanks for gifting them memberships. Who do we give them to? Juggle 'em, Grey Fox, Lasagna, Executioners, Shelton. Nice. Doomblade, who's a narc? Who's? That's not how you spell it, too. It's with a C, bro. You spell it with a K. Is that something else? The internet's full of a lot of stuff. Nathan says, free insults aren't a thing here. That's right, you fucking greasy weevil. You know what, man? Back in the day, Nathan, you would have been, first of all, you're Lord of the Board, and that makes you awesome. But also, you're a fucking bag of flour that's full of louses. What do you think about that? There's so many louses in the flour, there's no point in even putting you through a sieve. How does that feel? There's I don't know, an 1800 style insult for you, you uncivable bag of low-grade flour. How about that, motherfucker? All right. Nathan, you're Lord of the Board. Oh, yeah, I'm Bo Falcon. You're the member lord. I gotta remember that. Bo Falcon. Ba-da-da-da-da. All right. There we go. What was that buzzing? Buzzing. Buzzing. Hey, Zircon! Hey! Yo, that's what I'm fucking talking about. For the Fat Sack Fund. Exactly! Oh! Yeah! Oh, somebody's getting fucking lit tomorrow. Zircon! Smoke one for you. I will, man. I will. There's this one bag that I have my eye on. I mean, I'm not that what you gave me isn't enough to get that, but you can give me something really fucking good. I'm sure. So I'm having a fucking good time. All right. Woo. You gotta be asking yourself, wait a minute, 129 can't get it? Nah, son. They got this, they call it like craft batches, but also like wallet friendly or whatever. It's like 150. It's like, oh gee, fire your mama. The guy at the shop was telling me about it. He's like, this stuff is insane. And I'm like, yeah, Dad, thanks for telling me, but I haven't been working for a while, so I'm gonna have to say no to you, bro. He was surprised, because normally he's like, try this before it sells out. He's just like, I'm like, okay. You know, like, either way, I'm gonna have an epic time. Doomblade, the food historian. Dude, Campbell's actually made me more sick, so you're not the only one. Campbell's didn't make me more sick. I just feel like it couldn't make me healthier, right? Like, because there's soy, there's like, part of the healing power of chicken soup is the fact that it's like anti-inflammatory, you got the chicken, all that. But part of it also is the mental game from when you were a kid, right? And like, oh, I had the chicken soup and it's healing properties. But as soon as you find out it's like soy, you know, it's like, oh man, it's like, I know you're giving me a placebo pill, right? Nathan feels like I could do better. $11. What are you fucking telling me? I could do better fucking insulting you when you just $1 more, you cheap son of a bitch. The fucking pre-release is coming up in like a week. Where's my fucking fat stacks, bitch? The play boosters are coming. Oh wait, I'm supposed to fucking insult you more, right? Okay, hold on. Hold on, you fucking ugly penguin fucker. And I want to be very clear, when I say penguin, I mean those gross little rotted eggs that they fucking leave out in the fucking snow to rot and then eat out there to somehow deal with the fact that they live in igloos and shit. That's what you have sex with. Dirty, dead baby penguin eggs. Because you're the fucking grossest person on the planet Earth, all right? So fucking freeze ice into the shape of a dick and fucking choke on it, and then fucking it melts, and then the police can't figure out what happened to you, but nobody fucking cares. Is that better? Is that better? Oh. Thrifty, the is what it is. Literally, the name describes the feeling it gives. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Jess, you know what? You know what's crazy, bro? I agree with you in one way that crap lady is disgusting. The lady who eats her own crap, well, that is horrifyingly gross. Like, it's horrifyingly gross. But the reality is, the really gross people, they couldn't even show you them on TV. There's so many weird, messed up people out there, bro. 100%. But you know who's not messed up? Fucking Zircon. Zircon's fucking man. Because he's like, yo, yo! All right. All right. All right. Focus, people. Focus. Okay? We got to focus up. Because we're getting aside from the fact that I got kicked off the bus today. I got kicked off the bus. And yeah, that's about it, I guess. That's about it. Packhead, you never heard of her? Yeah, she eats her own dumps, man. Like they're interviewing her about it. Oh, it's horrifying. And like she's talking about how she'll only scoop a little bit out of her toilet. It's ugh. It's gross, man. It's gross. Oh, Nathan. Hey, don't even worry about it, bro. I was just busting your balls. If you're fucking balancing things out and you got all that shit going on, you won't got to send anything over to the store for the pre-release. I just won't go to the pre-release and I'll just fucking cry about it. And when everybody goes, fuck this store, I'm never coming back because the fucking Magic Historian didn't show up for a pre-release and then he goes out of business, I'll be like, it's because fucking Nathan bought too many fucking nipple covers for himself because he's a fucking dirty table dancer and he spends all this money on very expensive bejeweled tassels that he's sure are diamonds, but they're cubic zirconia, right? And so, yeah, you know, he's just spending all that money, but he's not making the money. He's not like, if you spend $400 on nipple tassels, but then a guy only puts $2 between your sweaty butt cheeks. Like, I'm not an accountant, but that's a bad business. That's bad business, right? So, but all jokes aside, and Nathan, I'm sure you know this, but I'm going to say it to reinforce it for my own comfort. You fucking done tons for me, bro. Tons for me. You don't got to worry about it. You don't got to worry about it. I'm a spoiled little bitch. Look at this. Zircon's like, here you go get yourself some ganja. Did you hear what I said? I was like, oh, but the bag I wanted the most is worth more. Like, whatever. Don't even worry about it. I like to bust balls, but at the end of the day, aside from the fact that I was sick and off work and all that kind of shit and couldn't make money, that part sucks. But nobody owes me shit. People have done tons for me. Do whatever you want. I'm not gonna complain. I'm good. Don't fucking feel like you got it. You got stuff to take care of, right? So don't worry. Don't worry. Oh, Bo Falcon. Oh, you're Bo Falcon. You're my Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry, be happy. What up, Cosmic Dragon? Al, going out to party. Nice. Have fun, buddy. Have fun. Retire, what happened on the bus? Okay, so, like, I pulled my dick out a little on the bus. Like, just a little. You know what I mean? Not in a sexual way. Like, I pulled my dick out because it itched, and I just wanted to see if there was something, like, stuck in my dick skin. But, like, they got all these cameras on the buses now, and you show just, just the first inch of your dick, and there's a big hubbub, right? Like, they couldn't prove that I was doing anything, so ultimately I didn't get kicked off. But sometimes you gotta figure out, if it's like that because, like, is it red because there's a stick stuck to it? Is that a rash? Like, what happened? Oh, Nathan, the universe is giving you the Triforce, right? The Triforce of puncturing. Car insurance in Alberta, university tuition, and a broken cell phone. Damn, son. No wonder. No wonder. Scrollkeeper, your new job starts in a few days. Well, fucking improve your grip strength, son. I'm telling you, but don't grip too hard. You can tug a dude too hard. And, like, most of the money you're going to make is going to be in tips because your base rate is going to be fucking low. You know what I mean? Like, dudes giving hand jobs is not like a big growth, like, industry where you can make a lot of money. Maybe like the top 2%, but don't fool yourself. Like any industry, you're not going to be in the top 2% when you start. So don't waste your money on the fanciest fucking lotions because nobody's going to give a shit. Shotter, checking out your dick in a bus is the most unsanitized place to do it. I don't know if you understand what I was saying, but I was just saying I pulled my dick out of my pants. I don't know if in your head, when you pull your dick out, you fucking flip upside down and lay on the ground of the bus, or is your dick on your butt, or like there's something I'm fundamentally... it's in the air. You think the fucking bus air is gonna mutate my dick? I don't fucking think so, all right? Because my dick skin is too strong for that type of mutation. There's a unique phrase that probably nobody's ever fucking said. Oh, that's funny. Not a rash, turns out it's a physical manifestation of Hasbro. This is the only live stream, I suppose, where you can go and you're like, hey, I got a new job. And instead of getting congratulations, you get tips on giving hand jobs. Hey, what up, Thee? You missed the bus story? Reader's Digest version? Okay, so this old lady got on the bus, right? And she sat in the way that she was sitting, her cart was blocking like these handicap seats. So I mentioned to her, I said, you might want to move your walker because you're blocking the handicap seats. And I knew she could hear me, but she just ignored me. So I went, or you could be a cunt about it. And then she just fucking got really uppity about that. And I told her to shut the fuck up. And then this dude beside me started to like get into it with me. And we were shoving each other a little. And then they fucking stopped the bus. And Buddy's like, if you don't stop, I'm kicking you off. And I was like, all right, fuck you, whatever. And I sat at the back of the bus and chilled out. It was pretty wild. Thanks for the super chat. What's this now? What is that? Oh, all right, there we go. Oh, I got a sponsorship, guys. I got a sponsorship set up. So that's in the works now. It's actually a returning sponsor. So that's fun. That's fun. That's something, that's one of the emails I got. Right, basically after I ended up stop being sick. The time frame's going to be tight though. The stuff they're sending me, it says it's going to show up like February 7th, and it's like they're looking like, can you make a video between the 1st and the 12th? And it's like, I can. Gotta wait for the stuff to show up. So we're going to see how that goes. Bo Falcon, all right, buddy, you're the man. You're the man. You're Bobby McFerrin. Don't worry, be happy. Oh, by the way, for anybody who's like watching this overall and wondering which story is the genuine story, the first story, the degenerate door story, that's the real one. Any of the other ones I say to anybody for the rest of this is all made up. It's all made up. So you guys can enjoy as people ask, and I make up different shit for every person. The says, that much hostility in Canada? I'll say sorry to make the world at peace again. Love and lulls. Don't worry, man. It was just lulls. I made that shit up. I made that up. The real answer is a longer story that you can check out on the archive. But the short version is a degenerate did something. I got mistaken for that degenerate, and they wanted me off the bus. For the full version, tune in to Hatch Streams and watch the shit over there. Make sure you're fucking subscribed, because I want that channel to get to 1,000 subscribers, because then I can get it in the partner program. Or they'll say, get out. Get out of the partner program. You can't be in it. I doubt that'll happen. But I know what is going to happen. I'm going to top up the root beer. I'm going to top up the root beer. Also, I got my Magic Historian deck box, so we're going to have a link for people to get those as well if you guys want a Historian deck box. All right, root beer's been topped up. Hey, Ball Falcon with the stream channel link. Nicely done, buddy. James P. YouTube won't let you super chat. Boo. PayPal will, though. So there's always a way. There's always a way to get money to me. Even if you got to staple it. Even if you got to staple it to like a pigeon or something, or get a horse and ride it to me, I accept monies of all varieties. Scroll Keeper trying to super chat, but YouTube's being the fool. What's going on? That's weird. Sometimes YouTube is strange. Sometimes it acts a bit goofy, guys. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Like I said, got PayPal, and you can put messages in there too. Oh, so yeah, I know it probably would have been more fun if my getting kicked off the bus story was like I got into a fight or something, but I don't actually really get into fights with people. Cosmic says, you can't super chat if it has a bad word. That's true. That's true. He says I used up all the super chats for the entire stream. Zircon says, James, I had to turn off Unlock Origin for it to work. What the hell does that mean? What is Unlock Origin? An Origins account? Assassin's Creed? Jess says, YouTube and Google figured out I moved and I had to update my address to Super Chat. Weird. They're on top of everything. Scroll Keepers. I was going to say the new gig will include a lot of torquing. Maybe they knew. Maybe they knew. That's funny. All right, what's this? Oh, James P. Thanks for the devilish PayPal, good sir. Bo Falcon with the You Are Amazing sticker. Thanks, bro. Fisher, testing 1, 2, 3. You guys who got denied might have been naughty boys. James P., you did say just the tip. Oh, you mean you tried a blatantly sexual fucking comment and YouTube would... I wonder why. I wonder why. I wonder why they won't let you just fucking spam that at somebody on the fucking internet. You know that most, like, imagine just going to a family-friendly stream and typing that shit. That's what YouTubers protecting from, all right? So Fisher, thanks for the test. You guys, the test is whether you can make comments that aren't dirty boy comments. Thrifty, am I a gamer? Bro, I have shit tons of video games. Shit tons of video games. I love video games. Oh, Packhead. That's what's going on. Okay. All right. I see. So yeah, they're they're picky about what you can say, and they err on the side of like caution. You know what I mean? In terms of if they think it's questionable, they're just gonna ice it and just go no, no. Fisher says after my check at PayPal, we'll add to the stash stack. Hell yeah! I like the fucking sound of that, boy. Oh, Zircon. Okay, now I see the name. I get it. I see the asterisk correction. It's like I don't know. I don't know all this stuff. Cosmic Dragon, just the pit, just the pit. So stupid, but it's funny. Just the pit. Okay. Well done. That is amusing. Oh man, I'm glad. I'm glad that I get to be alive. Laughter is fucking enjoyable. Just fucking around with you guys is a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun doing this. It really sucked being so sick. Like I knew that it would just be like, what's the point of that? You know what I mean? It would have been awful. So I was like, I'm gonna wait, and when I go back, it's gonna be dope. And it is now. It's bad. Like I feel like fucking re-energized and shit. I got more Ravnica lore action to go, but I'm gonna fucking stash it up and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. I mean, I got me some gummies, but I'm looking forward to having some good puffins. Master says, what did the leper say to the prostitute? Keep the tip. Oh my god, that's horrific. That's no good. That's no good. Executioner. Oh, no work and you're getting Tekken 8. Have fun. Have fun playing that's a fighting game, right? Pretty sure. Pretty sure. Fisher, your work was such a drag without your streams and without the streams and insults. Yeah, well, you know what, man? Maybe fucking smash a barrel off your face like fucking Donkey Kong again, huh? Kapow! Just fucking blast your nose down. That shit's intense. Jess, I almost died. God didn't want me in heaven. Yeah, like bro, you'd feel the same way. Why would you want the fucking competition, right? The competition for worship that I would bring, because I'm amazing. So all deities are afraid of me because they're all beings of belief, and people's belief in me is rock solid. We're talking rock hard, cock solid. Do you know what I mean? Like people believe in me. Welcome to the fucking church of Perp. Welcome to the church of Hatcher. Tithing will extend your life and please your Lord, your overlord, your deity, meity. So yeah. You don't want the competition. None of them do. And I don't blame them. I'd be afraid if I was them too. YouTube test failed. Yeah, it's true. It ain't perfect. You definitely put something in that you don't want in no family-friendly streams. HR still gives you trouble for not going to the hospital after breaking your nose. Yeah, well, I mean, after you get injured, you probably should be looked at. That seems like my workplace cares about my health and still bothers me about that. Damn, man. Maybe you should find a place that doesn't care. Man. I feel like there was something. That I'm trying to remember, but it's not coming to me. James P., you like being repressed? What? Oh, you're being repressed. Never mind. You don't like it. It's just happening. Hey, Speedwagon. Welcome back to being a shield bearer. Bear your shield with pride. Did I show you guys this deck box? This came in before I got sick, but I couldn't officially launch it. I couldn't officially launch it, right? Because I wasn't feeling well. So, whatever. Whatever. Look at that, man. Look at that. Isn't that cool? And I was looking at the website and realized you can like reverse the boxes too. So if you want to like swap it up so that like the drawers on the bottom, boom. Yeah, you can do that. And then you can just change the lid around as well. And bam. That's pretty cool, man. That's pretty cool. Also, I have a hilarious idea. I have a hilarious idea for this. So I'm going to make a little like clip to put in an upcoming video. And then I'll have the link where you can get the... I'll have a link where you can get it when you wants to, if you wants to. Speedwagon Super Chat says, I saw the name of the stream when I joined and I was going to make an uncouth joke about a certain historical figure, but you stopped yourself. Oh, look at your restraint. I didn't show restraint on the bus. I almost got kicked off because hamsters were falling out of my pants and running all over the place, bro. I had like 6 hamsters get loose and they all ran down my pant legs and they were scurrying about. But they couldn't kick me off the bus because then they'd be stuck with the hamsters. So I said I wasn't going to round them up until we got to my destination. Squirrel Keeper, yeah, it's ready to go. This is ready to go, man. It's all good. It's all good. It's like straight up like the link is good to go with the code My Bones Hurt. And that code's also for the other sponsorship that I have. That's happening too. Yeah, Nathan, it is a sweet looking box, isn't it? It's dope, man. It's dope. I really like it. I really like it. And I've got a hilarious and very stupid idea of what to do with it. So that might actually be it'll probably be in the Markov video, I'm guessing. I have another sponsored video that I finished in December. But get this, it's not coming out until June. So there's a video that I've made on the Hatcher channel. It's already scheduled to come out in June, but it won't come out until June because that's like the requested time frame for it. And I'm totally cool with that. It's like, well, I had a million years to get this ready then. I could have waited more months before I put this together even. So that's the first time that's happened. Most of the time when it comes to sponsored stuff, it's like, get it out in this little window here. And it's like, oh, this is like super convenient. But also different enough that it's fun to mention because I will probably forget about it. It's a scheduled release. So it's going to end up under all these other videos that I've done because that's the way it works. And then all of a sudden it'll jump to the top when it gets released. So I'll be like, open up YouTube one day and be like, what's this? And I'll be like, oh, the sponsored video I did like 6 months ago. What up, TCG dude? How you doing? Paul Falcon, definitely got to get the deck box to go with your Magic Historian sleeves and playmat. Hell yeah, man. I got the sleeves. I got the playmat too. That fixes it all up, right? You got it all then. Unless there's other stuff. Unless there's other stuff that comes along. Yeah. I don't know, man. All I know is like I feel like last year was sweet because I got a bunch of sponsorships. I wasn't expecting it, and I got like a whole wave of them. And I'm looking forward to doing some this year. It's cool that like when you get contacted by a company that you've worked with before, and they're like, "We want to work with you again," they'll also send you out more stuff again. You know, like even if you have it, they'll just be like, "Here you go. Here's more," and it's like, "Yes, yes." Awesome. I guess technically I could like say what the sponsorship is, but it's more fun to like leave it as a surprise a bit, you know? Juggle them. Oh, the body pillow. I forgot about the body pillow. I'm supposed to get back to those people. Yeah, the custom body pillow. Okay, let me make a note. Thanks for the reminder. Nathan says, then the question becomes, which deck goes in the sleeves and box and gets played on the mat? That's the hard choice. The Magic Historian shoes. All right, Bone Falcon, you know what? Never mind. There's always something new, right? Okay, hold on. Body pillow. That probably would have got lost to infinity. I probably would have remembered it like 2 years later and been like, oh, the sponsored Hatcher body pillow video. Where they're going to send me a custom body pillow. I love it, man. I love this universe, bro. Where I literally get contacted by a company that's like, hey, man, we want to do you like a custom body pillow. If we give you a custom body pillow, will you do a 5-minute video about it? And I'm like, how can I not? Come and knock on my door. I'm gonna bang on you. But it's me, like I'm singing to myself as a body pillow. And then it's like the Three's Company song. Three's Company, beep, 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 beep. But everyone's me as the body pillow with wigs and shit on it. Oh my God. Yes. Nathan, yes. Stained glass legendary tribal, definitely. Squirrels. I ain't squirrely enough. Nah. Stained glass, legendary. I'm legendary, and stained glass is epic. So yes. Yes. What up, Danger Zone? How you doing? There's a song about you. Or no, there's a song about a highway to you. Right? Tom Cruise, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. The hell was that? Oh yeah, Top Gun. That's what that was. Guys, I sat on my foot yesterday and it didn't go well. You know, like people just sit and go cross-legged or whatever. Well, I just had my leg wrong on the couch and I sat on my foot and like it still hurts today. I'm not even that big, man. My body's just crap. So I just sat on my foot. I sat on my foot. Also, when I started to somewhat feel better, when I was still sick, I was listening to some music and I tried to like dance the littlest bit to it. And I moved my arm back and then it was just like moving my arm back. I was like, ah! What a travesty the human body is, man. Bo, that's not happening. We're not. I'm not gonna be doing any fucking boxers, bro. That's not my style. Bo Falcon, damn son, for all the imaginary for all the imaginary streams I missed, but still enjoyed in my head. That took a while from the time you made that comment earlier in the stream to come through now, eh? Well, that's the way it works, man. Either way, you're fat donged Lord of the Board, buddy. Thank you, good sir. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. Now I'm gonna go tomorrow and you brag about it on the bus. They're gonna kick me off because I kicked off the bus for bragging. I'm getting deja vu. Deja vu. What up, Yellow Mel? I'm back from the dead. I'm risen fucking instead of 3 days later, fucking 3 weeks later. If you want me to multiply fish, I don't know how, so we're gonna have to get a bunch of skanks who smell bad and pretend that it's the closest we can get. Bone Falcon just taking the whole board, all of it. Member Lord of the Board, all of it. Scroll Keeper, you want to see the body pillow? I haven't finished it yet. I haven't designed it even. I will actually admit that the process of conceptualizing a body pillow is very difficult for me because of the unlimited potential of the concept. Like, how do you take the Schrodinger's box of a body pillow of yourself and all the possible iterations and what you could do with it? Like, there's so many, like, are you... I know I'm not going to do the kind that has legs and a hole for you to stick your dick in. I already know that. But I don't know much more than that. I don't know much more than that. So yeah, it's just like, it's the overwhelming, it's like almost like decision paralysis plus the getting sick, not even thinking about it, whatever, all that. So, but I got a note on my keyboard now, body pillow as a reminder. Master, no, I don't think I do want to come see your body pillow. Do a My Buddy commercial, bro. Do you think I don't know the My Buddy song? My buddy, wherever he. Oh, maybe I don't know. Damn it! How does it go? Wherever I go, he's gonna go. My buddy, my buddy, my buddy and me. Right, right. Pretty good, pretty good. I had a My Buddy doll, bro. I had a My Buddy doll. And like when I was a kid, I had a My Buddy doll, and I loved it. I thought it was awesome. And then they made that what's it called? Chucky movie, right? With the My Buddy doll thing. So yeah, it was like I went from like thinking it was awesome to being horrified by it. I took that thing, I put it in the closet, and I like tied yarn around the closet doors so that it like couldn't get. Apparently, that's my child brain thought that's what would stop a killer doll from killing me. It's just putting it in the closet, closing the door, and tying the door shut. And it's like in the movie, that like doesn't stop him at all, man. He's gonna cut your knees open and fill with rocks and stuff, bro. Oh yeah, Jess. The reason you can't see that as a super chat is because Bo did it directly through PayPal so that I could go to the pre-release-ness. Because he's got a fat bird dick, bro. Yeah, the My Buddy stuff. I switched gears so hard on that. So hard. Where it went like, yeah. Never came back from that. Never came back from that. Like, it's not like I like ever was like, well, now I like this. It just like I don't remember how long it was in the closet before it was just gone, just gone. I remember the Teddy Ruxpin. I remember the Teddy Ruxpin stuff. That's how I feel about Teddy Ruxpin. Meh. I think it was kind of creepy, actually. You know? Kind of creepy. Oh, both I can explain it for Jess. Yeah, that's right. When you do it through PayPal, the PayPal takes a way smaller cut than YouTube. I don't begrudge YouTube taking their cut at all, right? Because it's dope. They let me stream here all the time for free, hang out with you guys. We all get to do that. That's dope. So I am not maligning YouTube in any way. I'm very grateful for their setup. They'll let anybody come in and use their platform for free, and they just want to cut at what's going on. Fine by me. But I also do love the PayPal action because YouTube doesn't take a cut and I get it right away, which is also awesome, especially for stuff like going tomorrow to the Reaper store. Oh, Bo Falcon! Wow, man, you really all right. Well, you got the fattest dong in the land, son. Cheers to you, big boy. Thanks, man. Juggling, you have a Grateful Dead bear? I don't know what that is, man. I know what the band is, but I don't know what the bear is. So yeah, with the sponsorship that's coming up, last time we did one spot. This time we're doing two. That's cool. That's cool. It's neat. It's like, it's neat to be contacted by a company you've worked with before because it demonstrates that you've done a good job. They wouldn't return if you hadn't, right? So, yeah, it's like, you don't get a ton of feedback when it comes to like sponsors and the sponsorships and whatever. Like, a lot of the times they'll say a polite thank you at the end and that'll be the end of it, right? And you have no idea if they're actually happy or not. Sometimes I've gotten the distinct impression they weren't happy. I could be wrong, but there was a couple where I feel like they weren't happy, but they also didn't have any way to set up to track the metrics. So it's like, you don't even know what sales are coming from me. And I think you're just not counting sales that I have gotten you, because there are people who have told me they bought stuff from you. So it's always nice to have something concrete where they come back and be like, hey, you want to work together again? And I'm like, yeah, it was great last time. They're like, cool. We're looking to build a long-term relationship. And it's like, that works for me. If you guys are going to do yearly campaigns and you want to contact me every year, I'm here for it. Let's go for it. Whatever it is. You know what I mean? Let's go. Let's go. Bo Falcon says that he's making up for all the lost time and streams we all missed. Yeah, Bo's just like, all the time you were sick and missed, there you go. He's like, this is what would have been spread across that time. Here. That's a great way to look at it. That's a mentality that needs to spread like a disease through everybody. That's right, guys. Bo Falcon's doing it right. I've been away for like weeks. That means all the money you would have been super chatting me and stuff, you still have it because you would have spent it. So now it's time to cough it up to the fucking Church of Hatcher for eternal salvation, smokevation, vacation, enervation, elevation, and relegation, delegation. I'm delegating this responsibility to you. And that was almost a sequence of gibberish, but it does technically, tenuously tie together. Squirrel Keeper, you got mad and broke Teddy's mouth open? Bro, why are you trying to mouth fuck a Teddy Ruxpin bear? He wouldn't talk on my dick the way that I liked. I put in Alice in Chains, and I'm like, tell me I'm the fucking man in the box. I broken mouth. How will I jizz now? Oh, 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 oh. What? Bo Falcon, you've been working so much, you have 9 weeks saved up for a vacation this year? That's amazing. A 2-month vacation? You deserve it, bro. He says his money has to go somewhere that he enjoys. That's me! Yay! Executioner, I'm too much sometimes. That's what the ladies say. Oh, you know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Uncircumcised, right? Oh, I love nonsense. Oh, and after all that work earlier, working on them lore videos and all that stuff, it's just fun to talk some nonsense shit and have a good time. Jess, don't worry, man. You're already doing it as hard as you can, bro. And I recognize that. So fucking respect, son. Nathan says that's why I got kicked off the bus, proving I was too much. After I pulled the 74th inch of my dick out, they're like, stop, it's like a garden hose. And I'm like, I am God's perfect beast. And so once the fucking bus was half full of dick meat. Oh, I hear the things that I say. I'm like, where are you? Once the bus was half full of dick meat. Oh. Executioner, is it wrong to call your coworkers foreskin because they disappear anytime things get hard? Yes. Now you call them three skin. No, Master says, I heard they kicked him off the bus for the fallout over the silver coin thing. It's true. I lost integrity, so they were like, oh, get off the bus, integralist. Tremors or Dune? What are we supposed to be visualizing? Whatever works. Whatever works. Executioner, just a 10% raise. Hope for a 40% raise. Or a 90% raise. Just give me a huge raise, boss. What up, Wild? How am I doing? I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Yo, I did this fucking crazy burp today when I was with Carly earlier, and I moved my tongue in a way, like in and out, like as I was doing the fucking burp. It was fucking amazing. Like, it was a long burp, and I went, it changed the nature of the burp, and Carly was just like, what the hell was that? That was so gross. It was amazing. Like, I wish I had fucking recorded it. I don't care about burps. Like, it's not something like I'm fucking proud of. And like, as you can tell, it's just a side effect of me drinking the root beer and having a crappy body. But it was epic. It was so ridiculous that it's just like seeing a wild animal do a weird nature call. That's all. Like, I just like. There's a drawing of me as a dinosaur out there now, guys. Somebody did a video of Mike Hatcher tokens. It's out there already, and I'm going to fucking talk about it in a video or something. But just so you know, there's a video out there right now that was put out like a week ago. Mike Hatcher tokens. And he turned me into a fucking dinosaur with a long, goofy neck and shit. And the token files are available to download for free on the video. So if you search it up, you might be able to find it. Then record it for use on the end splash screens. Oh, what? Jug them, that would be wild. Zircon, like Barney from The Simpsons. Yes, exactly. Don't cry for me. I'm already dead. Yeah, like Barney from The Simpsons. It's just me trying to exist. The gas has to go somewhere. And thankfully, it always chooses to just come out as a burp. I am surprised that for I don't know how many different streams that I haven't just let off some crazy, like, just like, do you know what I mean? Like, I'm full of gas, but it never happens on stream. It's not like I have to secretly be like, oh, let me try and lift the cheeks and slide it out. Oh, focus. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's always, I don't know, maybe it's because, it can't just be because I'm sitting, because I stand up and stuff too. I don't know. You figure with all the gas, some of it would choose another way to go, but it's all just, whap. I'm going out the way I came. I ain't going down the other way, son. You're all keeper. When you burp, you think of burp. It rhymes. It's so sad it rhymes. It's almost tomorrow there. Well, the sun will come out tomorrow. Bet your bottom dollar that tomorrow you can go fuck yourself, little orphan dickhead. It's a hard knock life for you, because that's how it should be, Jess. Why not just end off as a meanness, right? Executioner, do it. Replicate it. Try and make it happen. It was fucking awesome. It was genuinely awesome. So I got 5 installments of Lore done today. That's great. I got 4 more tomorrow. We got a news video that I'm going to try and work on. Probably get that done, and then, yeah, that makes sense, because the lore video can wait a little bit longer. It's not going to make that much of a difference, right? Yeah. All right. Well, my friends, it has been an enjoyable time hanging out with you. Thanks for coming and chilling. have yourselves excellent rest of your days. And yeah, you know what? Unless something crazy happens, I will just catch up with you guys tomorrow. All right. So remember, live streams end up on the archive. So this will be up over on the archive. And yeah, thanks for coming. Ashmead, come on, man. This is really what you're going to do? You're going to show up right now and say you're here finally at the end when you messaged me before the stream and said, I have a rare day off. When are you streaming? And then I fucking told you exactly when I was streaming and you responded back to me and we had a back and forth conversation and then you decided to show up when the stream is ending? That's on you, bro. That's on you. What the hell is that? Well, at least you can enjoy me drowning, right? So enjoy me drowning.